हेलो डियर स्टूडेंट्स आज आम मैंने पेडागोजी किसी चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट विषय कि जानिबा एवं यही क्वेश्चन गुड़ा रिपीटेशंस आसी थाए सो आम मैंने धीरे धीरे प्रैक्टिस करवा यही क्वेश्चन गुड़ा आपण मानक यही वीडियो माध्यम बहुत गुड़ाई 100% क्वेश्चन रिपीटेड होता है आपण माने मो सहित प्रैक्टिस कर दिंतु यहीपर प्रैक्टिस करके आपण माने निज निजर एग्जाम को क्लियर कर दिंतु सो हेतिपाई आपण माने जदि मो यूट्यूब चैनल नुआ अछंती दयाको लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दिंतु आपण माने एमिति नुआ नुआ अपडेट पाइबे एवं जॉब रिलेटेड नोटिफिकेशंस स्टडी रिलेटेड जेकोसी जॉब रिलेटेड स्टडी रिलेटेड नोटिफिकेशन आपण मानको मो वीडियो माध्यम आपण मानको मु जणैबी सो सेतिपाई मो यूट्यूब चैनल को दया लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दिंतु। सर्वप्रथम आम जानिबा चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट एंड पेडागोजी मैराथन स्लोली स्लोली आपण माने टाइम तो नहीं बर्तमान पाई आपण माने देखि नियंतु सब किछि आपण मानको मो वीडियो माध्यम रे प्रैक्टिस करैबी। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन होज देखंतु in computations theory and device that can yield different outcomes from the same input and internal state is known as देखि नियंतु ए ऑप्शन गुडा को द फर्स्ट ए इज द राइट आंसर अंडर डिटरमिनिस्टिक। नेक्स्ट होची sometimes our thinking is highly private and may use symbol with every personal meaning. This kind of thinking is called personal thinking, private thinking, osstet thinking or atheistic thinking. Okay, एटा होची atheistic thinking. A process has just been completed in which items were sorted into groups on the basis of color. This sorting process is known as quantitative classification or qualitative classifications or paired comparisons or ranked orders. So, it is pair comparisons. Okay. There is a deep correct connection between mentality and languages. Okay, so assertion and reasons आपण माने एडी देखि नियंतु ए दुटा मैचिंग होउछ कि नै both A and R is the right answer. So dash sets rules which is followed which if followed correctly guarantee a solution to a problem. So आपण मन देखि नंतु algorithms, plans or heuristic strategies. So algorithm is the right answer. Next, match this list. Okay, match list I with list first with list second and select the correct answer using the codes given below the list. देखंतु so 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2 is the right answer. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D देखंतु कौन सी so D is the right answer. First होची second list. The book Productive Thinking was written by Vygotsky, Kaplan, McNeils, Weathermeyer. Okay, so अपन मन देखि परतु है the field of dash is concerned with the way in which people use linguistic competencies to generate and understand the language. Is psychodynamic, linguistic, socio-dynamic, and community dynamic. So another one is psycho-linguistic is right answer. Psycho-linguistic is a right answer. Next, dash differentiate man from animal. Language, okay, brain, thinking, okay, psychological features, okay. So it is language differentiate. Dash consisting of the cognitive arrangement or manipulations of the both information from environmental and the symbol stored in a linked term memory. Okay, thinking, perception, imaginations, illusions. So thinking is the right answer. The sounds which are important for the understanding of speech are phonemes. Okay, phonemes are the right answer. Speaking or writing is such a way as to have an impact on other is known as dash of language. Okay, pragmatics. Speaking or writing in such a way as to have an impact on others is known as pragmatics of language. Dash is the concept given by Bruno. Okay, LASS, LAS, short form. A common dash is to break the problems down into smaller sub problems, each little closer to the end goal. Heuristic. Thinking is one of the several activities of human mind. It is also called dash, systematized or directed imaginations. Arsenic added a third dimension to the personality trait, which is psychotism. Psychotism. Next question: a child cannot wait or his turn to bat and often runs onto the field when someone is already batting. So, what problem could be the child be facing? No. So, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Right, right answers. Who among the following is a humanistic theorist? Okay, लिखिदवा is a Carl Rogers. Carl humanistic theory के लिखिଛନ୍ତି Carl Rogers. Next is attitude towards learning is best defined as something that dash can be modified by creating positive learning environments. Okay, attitude towards learning is the best. Okay, the C is the right answer. Round robin charts are used as a form of dash formative assessment. Round robin charts used in formative assessment. Next, today's classrooms are likely to have a wide array of cultural, ethnic, and racial dash among students. So, right answer देखिनों diversity. Wide array of culture and ethnic and racial diversity among students. Next, giving a stimulus to a child wants to motivate him or her is reinforcement. Okay, reinforcement is the writer. Giving a stimulus to a child, forcing a child or enforcement. Reinforcement who is the right answer. As a teacher, when you are working in a inclusive classroom, your role should be facilitator. Role should be facilitator. Bob can put together a model aeroplane. This statement is an indicator of which attributes of aptitude test is a special thinking. Okay, it is special thinking. It is a spatial thinking. Next, what is the term used to denote the basic innate disposition of a child? Temperament. Okay, temperament is the right answer. Right? Human development is the result of genetic and environment factors. It's not biological, but genetic and environmental factors. The child from poor homes but a small family size still have the chance to get better environment for growth because they are likely to face less than the children from poor homes but large family size. So impoverished condition माने बहुत poor condition बोली बुझा जाए. Impoverished condition. So in the setting of a primary school classroom, what does dynamic commitment mean? Inquiry, questioning, and debate. Inquiry, questioning, and debate is the right answer. Next, the children are most creative when they take an interest in an action. So, out of intrigue, out of intrigue. Which one of coming up next is right about advancement? Okay, socio-cultural setting assumes an important role in development. Is right answer. Next, when students area unit given a chance to debate a drag in terms their learning due to the interaction among hereditary and conditions. A student of unit given chance to debate a drag in teams and their learning. So due to the interaction among the hereditary and the conditions. ଆପଣମାନେ ଦେଖିପାରୁଥିବେ. Why do people vary from each other? କାହିଁକି ଲୋକମାନେ ମାନେ ଭିନ୍ନ ଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଦେଖାଯାଆନ୍ତି ବା ଦେଖି ତାଙ୍କର ଚାଲିଚଳନ ରହିଥାଏ. So becomes higher, no, becomes higher is the right answers. The pace of development varies from one individual to a different. However, it follows a pattern. Okay, haphazard, haphazard, and a successive and orderly. Okay, two to a head. Okay, successive and orderly is the right answer. Expecting understudies to imitate information similarly as it's received. Question: child-centered pedagogy means, okay, dekhuntu, giving primacy to children's voices and their active participation is the right answer. Giving primacy to children's voice and their active participation is बहुत important with child-centered pedagogy. In India, the majority of classes are multilingual, and the educator should be aware of this. Resources is the right answers. Okay, so mistakes and errors made by students should be seen an opportunity to understand their thinking. Okay, is the right answer. Should be seen as opportunities to understand their thinking. A teacher ought to create a trial to know the potentialities of her and his students. That of the accidental fields is expounded to the current objective is called instructional science. We call it as a instructional science. Monica, who does not speak abundant reception, talks loads in school. It shows that her thoughts get acknowledged at school. That is why she does not speak. Okay, next question, Jiva. Which of the accompanying ought to be viewed as the most essential nature of a teacher at essential dimension? Competence in techniques for educating and learning of subjects. Okay, the question ta. Next, this is viewed as an indication of spurred instructing. Okay, a questioning by understudies. A questioning by understudies is viewed as an indication of spurred instructing. Next, which of the company will cultivate imagination among students? Okay, dekhinyantu. Providing chances to question and to support the innate talents of each students, that will make the student to cultivate imaginations. Okay, so that is the right answer. Next, mind mapping alludes to examining and functioning of the minds. Mind mapping man kono examining and the functioning of the minds. Young child reacts to another circumstances based on the reaction made by him or her. A comparative circumstances as previously. This is identified with the law of effect of learning. Law of effect of learning. The most ideal way of exceptionally as essential dimension to address the learning challenges of the student is to utilize as assortment of training techniques suited to the inability. Okay, as student of V grade with visual inadequacy ought to be treated regularly in the classroom, offered help through the audio CDS or CDs. Improvement is a never-ending procedure. This ought This thought is related with the principle of progression. Okay, improvement is never ending procedure. So principle of progressions for unmistakable phase or phases of kids. Scholarly improved are distinguished by Piaget. Okay, Piaget theory. A B sir unmistakable phases of kids. Guardians should assume a dash job in the learning procedure for faithful children. So, proactive. Okay, proactive is the right answer. Understanding hypothesis of learning is advanced by okay uh, Gestalt scholar. Gestalt scholar. Which of coming up next is certifiably not an indications of astute youthful child, one who has the ability to cram long articles in all respects rapidly. Okay, is the right answer. आपण मन देखी पारुथुबे. Next question, which is where the kids' intellectual improvement is categorized in the most ideal way is school and classroom condition re ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କର intellectual improvement is categorized. So a 4 number is the right answer. The phase in which a child begins to contemplate articles and occasions is known as concrete operational stage. Concrete operational stage is the right answer. The word pedagogy means con. The word pedagogy means to guide the child, to lead the child, to educate the child. Pedagogy means to educate the child. Pedagogy is a study. No, answer B. Sorry, lead the child. To lead the child is the right answer. Pedagogy is the study of. Pedagogy is the study of teaching methods. Pedagogy is the study of teaching methods.